believe this video needs any explanation. We're just gonna jump into the licks. If you want tabs for these, they are over on my website. I got that link down below. And lesson packs. And let's just cut to the chase. Let's get right to the licks. Alright, lick number one. Lots of exploding snowmen getting their faces melted. So here's what we have going on, guys. So basically, we are working out of quite a few different scales and modes and arpeggios and all that kind of stuff. But let's kind of break down that first little one that we did. And this one is utilizing some diminished arpeggio. So basically, we're going like this. What exactly are we doing here? So basically, if we kind of break this one down a little bit, we're starting right here. And a way I like to do arpeggios a lot is this 2-note, 1-note kind of concept. So basically, we're going to be going like this. We're going to go 6 on the G, and I'm doing that with a pull off. Then I go to 8 on the B. Use up my middle finger, so I'm going ring to middle. Then I'm going to go on the G, basically the same thing, 9 to 6, pull off. Then I go to 6 on the D with my middle finger. So that's all the same so far. Now here's where it changes a little bit. We're going to go from 10 to 7 on the 8. Then with my ring finger I go to 9. Part of the reason why I start off with these 3 fingers, it sets me up nicely. Now I'm sweeping that, so I actually start with a down and then I go up the rest of the way. Now when I re-ascend, I start here, then it would be 7 hammer on 10, which is a down pick. Then I go to 8 on the D, which is a down, then 6 hammer on 9 on the G, down, 8 on the B, down, 6, and you're up again. So we go, I'm sorry, that's a down, but then you're starting over again, I should say. Now, of course, what's cool about the diminished scale in these arpeggios is all you have to do is move it up 3 frets. It's the same shape. Everything's the same. We're just moved up here. So now we're going to be going 12 pull off to 9, 11 on the B, 12 to 9 on the G, 11 on the D. Then you're going to go 13 pull off to 10 on the A string, and then 12 on the low E. And there's your next one. You can keep this going. You can also descend it, so that's why I like that one. It sounds really mean and aggressive. Well, I played that terribly just now. But it's really cool because it's such a convenient shape to move around. Sweet! Alright, so let's talk about that G major arpeggio thing we're doing. Slow, it would be this. And here is exactly what's happening here. So it starts out with a little 3-string G major arpeggio. So I'm going like this. Okay? So that is just right down here. And I actually, oddly enough, I start with a down. You should probably start with an up, but I start with a down because there's a pull off. So it gives you time to have that kind of downstroke if you want it there. So I go 10, pull off to 7 on the high E string. Then I go to, 8 on the B, which is an up, and then I go to 7 on the G. So, now that 7 on the G is a down. Because now, when I cycle through this, it ends up going down, 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 up, up, down, 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 up. So there's 3 downs, 2 up. So I have this. Sorry. Then I'm going to go to 8 on the B, which is a down, 7. So I do the arpeggio 2 times total, like this. Now the 3rd time, I add a note to it. Here I go. Kind of adding that Lydian vibe to it. So I'm going to go to 9 on the high E string, and I go 9, pull off 7. Then I go back to 8, and then 7. So I have. Now now I continue down the entire arpeggio. So I go. So after that, 9 on the D, and then I go to 10 on the A string, and then I go to 7. So I'm adding the E note. I know technically if I wanted this to stay G, I would need to reach back and get this D note, but you know, we can add that 6. That's cool. Then I reascend it. So. Now I do one more pull off there on the high string. That's 10 pull off to 7, and I slide from 10 up to 15. And I'm gonna go down another G major arpeggio here. So I'm going 15 pull off to 10, then 12 on the B, G, and the D. Then I'm gonna go to 14 to 10 on the A. So. Now notice how I switch that. When I go to that 12, that's a down because I'm flipping my picking around. That way I can start descending the scale. And around 14, 12, 12, 12, 12, 10, 15. And that's it. So. Except play it better than that. Gee, let me do that again. Can I have a redo? I'm just not getting any better at it. I sounded better when I played it the first time. Alright, now on to the next one. So this one utilizes some open strings, kind of pulling some inspiration from Nuno. He's the man. And slow it went like this. So we're going to go... Oh, maybe we are. So here's the gist of it. This one's out of the key of A, so we're going to be going like this. It goes open low E string, hammer on 3, hammer on 5. Then you go to the, I think it's low E. Then I go to the A, and I go open A, hammer on 4, hammer on 5. I do octaves of all these, but just add open strings in front of it. So it's open 5, 7 on the D, open 6, 7 on the G, open 8, 10 on the B, open, what is this, 9, 10 on the high. So... Okay, so we have that much. Now what I do is when I get to the top of it, I pull it back off. So I go 9, hammer on 10, and I pull back off to 9 and back to open. So I go. Okay, now after I do the open, I do another 9 pull off open. So. Now this is simply going 7 pull off open on the high string, 9 on the B, 5 pull up open on the high, 7 on the B, then I do this little tapping thing. So I'm playing open high E string, hammer on 4, hammer on 7, and I'm tapping 10. And I pull those off. So. Okay. Alright, let's keep this train a-rolling. So what do we have next? We have this little pentatonic run I did up here, which goes like this. This is one of my favorite runs. I love the way it fits in a lot of different playing situations. It's out of the key of E minor. Oh, I played it wrong there, but I'm going to show it to you right. So it goes like this. Basically, once you get the pattern down, you kind of have the whole thing. You're going to go 15, pull off 12, pull off 10 on the high string. Okay, so you have this. Now you go to 12 on the B. Then you have to roll your finger down, and you're going to go 12, pull off 10 on the high. So. Okay, then you go back to the B string, and it's 12, pull off 10. So that will be one time through the leg. My picking is down, up, pull off. Sorry, it's. So my picking is down, and I pull off, and I go down, down. So I go. I like that rapid fire sound to it. Now what I do is I just move it through the scale, and I ascend. So I go like this. Now the next one, of course, is going to be 15, 12, 10 on the B, but then 12-9 on the G. So you can shift fingers if you want to, or kind of just keep it and do a little bit wider of a stretch. I do the stretch here, but then I shift when I get to the next one, which is 14-12, 9 on the G. Then I go to 12 on the D. Then it's going to be 12, pull off 9 on the G. Continuing on through the scale, hop up again, you're going to be going like this. Almost the same pattern. It's going to be 14-12 to 9 on the D. Then you go to 12 on the A. Okay, then 12-9 on the D. 12-10 on the A string. Oh. So, now the final one is just going to be 14-12-10, and then 12 on the low E. 12-10. So slow would go like this. So here we are with some string skipping. We got this lick right here, nice and slow for you. So what exactly is happening here? This is out of the key of B minor, and we're rocking this, you know, this minor vibe train with string skipping, very Paul Gilbert-y influenced. So it starts out here on the G. You're gonna go 11, pull up the 7 on the G, 9 on the D with your middle finger. Then you go back to the G, 7 hammer on 11, and you go to 7 on the high string. So then you're gonna go 10, pull off the 7. Then you're gonna go 9 to 10. Then you go back to 9 and pull off the 7. So you have this. Okay, then one more 9, pull off 7 on the high string, and you're halfway through the lick. That's the first part of it. Okay. Oh, actually, no. I'm sorry, I forgot. And then it goes back to the G, which is 11, pull off the 7. That'd be one time through it. There's your first one. Now the next one goes like this. Yeah, kind of a bigger stretch. You're gonna go 12 to 7 on the G, then 9 on the D. Okay? Then you do, basically it's the exact same thing, just ascent. You know, you're gonna go 7 hammer on to 12. Back to the high string. Kind of get that vibe going on. Then back to 12. So. Alrighty guys, and like I said before, make sure you get those tabs. That will be it for this lesson. Hope you enjoyed it. And hope you liked all the snowmen getting melted. Oh, sorry, this is getting lamer by the second, so I'm going to go ahead and end the video. Just like I said, make sure you get the tabs, hit the subscribe button. I will see you all on the flippity flop later.